Welcome all. This is Golden Lion Tarot, ready to give you a timeless tarot reading. So whenever this comes to you, that is when it most likely will benefit your situation. Okay, today we are discussing what is holding you back. So this reading is not meant to be a negative interpretation of what's going on in your life, but rather something to boost you forward, to bring more gratification into your life, to invigorate you, to inspire you, to uplift you into becoming the highest version of who you are meant to be in this lifetime. So sometimes we got to look at a little bit of negativity in order to bring our power and attention into a situation to bring forth a higher, more animated life to us. All right, so this reading is meant to elevate us, elevate you, elevate all who are here watching. So pile number one, we have this lovely blue lace agate. And I ask that this blue lace agate to ease any of your anxieties that you may be experiencing and to open you up to a higher timeline and to have a higher understanding of the situation that may be going on in your life at this time. And pile two, we have this lovely citrine. And I ask that this citrine to bring more of a positive outlook to any situation that you may be going through currently. I ask that it help you to overcome anything that may be holding you back or keeping you out of alignment to your true calling. Okay, so please take the time to align yourself to both of these piles to find out which one is calling to your energy today. All right, I hope that you enjoy. Okay, pile one chose this lovely little blue lace agate. And today I ask this little crystal being to assist pile one to ease them of any anxiety that they may have experienced and holding them back in life. Help them to understand their situation in a higher way so that their health, wealth, and love may come forth and reign out of this situation. Okay, so thank you for being here. Today we are discussing all about what may be holding you back. And I don't want you to think this is going to be negative because it's not. It's more so something that I wanted to do in order to help you to leap forward. So this reading, sometimes you got to look at a little dirt in order to plant the flower, right? Sometimes you got to get your hands a little bit dirty in order to make a beautiful meal. There's nothing wrong. That's part of our world. It's a part of our situation here on life to experience different aspects of negativity because we learn from this. Okay, so anything that I pull in this reading is strictly to bring you closer to your highest version of who you can be in this world. All right, so with all that said, let's see what may be holding you back, pile one. Okay, we've got time to let go. So you could be, I feel like you're standing at like the precipice. That you've been packing your bags for years. But you haven't quite closed the suitcase yet. You haven't zipped it. You haven't gotten on the plane. You haven't taken off. The flight has not been canceled, but it's been delayed. You've got your passport. You've got all your belongings. You've been gathering the pieces that you need to move forward for a long time. And that's because you didn't feel stable. That's why you didn't walk out that door yet, because stability was not, it wasn't showing itself. But today, after this reading, I feel like you're going to feel different about that. You are ready. You are ready. It's time to go. We've got transformation, completion. And this is confirmation for some of you. This reading is going to be that it's time for you to step your foot out that door and into a brand new pasture. That's so exciting. Okay, look at, guys. I understand why you haven't taken the step yet. Let's address that situation, okay? Because here we've got the Nine of Wands, which depicts a man that is a bit battle worn and a bit confused why they are so strong, why they have come so far, but yet the battle has not won. They're just kind of like dismayed. So it could be that you have battled the situation. You have brought different tools to this fight, to this problem, and you've tried different ways, but it just doesn't seem to improve, or you don't get the results that you wish to have. So there's something that you have really worked hard at. You've really given it your all, and Spirit wants to let you know right now that this has been recognized. Your all has been recognized. We know that you have done all that you could in this situation. That's why it's time to zip the bag and try something new. Not a new tactic on how to make this work, but try something new. Okay, let's see more of what this is pertaining to. Okay, so some of you have been hammered on. You have been hammering away at the situation, but you've been hammered on. Sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. You may have been repairing this situation over and over and invested so much time and energy into this once beautiful situation that is no longer thriving. So someone may have hammered at your soul until it's fragmented. This may have happened slowly. So if this is something that took time, slowly hammered, took like life from you, then it's also going to take a little bit of time to rebuild. Okay, so let's see more on this. All right, so I feel like if this is a person that did, if this isn't you, if somebody made you a victim in some way, I believe they do not realize the extent of the damage that was done to you. I'm sorry to say this, but you do not need to avenge your soul. Spirit will help you to show you the way to rebuild your soul and to move on to a higher path where this person is not able to damage you in the way that they did previously. Yeah, I feel like this person has no idea what they've done to you. They can feel like your angsty energy toward them, definitely. But they don't really realize the extent of what their energy did to your beautiful soul. I'm sorry if this has happened to you. Okay, so let's see more on the situation. Okay, so there's an element of theft in this circumstance. So someone may believe that they've had time stolen from them. For others, maybe somebody's resorted to stealing something from another being because they feel like there's no other way they're going to get what they want unless they take it in a way that is not in the up and up, like in a way that's not going to do you any good. Somebody's stealing from somebody else. It could be the energy, it could be a, a resource, or it could be time. Fill in the blank, right? It's going to be different for everyone, obviously. So, but I feel like theft definitely is playing a role in this situation. But just know that karma is always the great equalizer. So until the scales balance in this situation, this theft is going to be felt by everybody involved because energy is real. And when somebody's stealing, no matter what it is, whether it's a resource, money, time, happiness, it's going to be felt, and it also will be balanced at some point, because you can never really steal without getting taken from. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So whoever has been greedy is about to have like a wake-up call from the good old universal karmic scales. So somebody may have been greedy toward you or taken something from you without your permission, or maybe you gave your permission, but you didn't really want to give your permission. There's an element of confusion here too. Maybe you're confused about what was taken from you. Some of you are going to be the one that took something that wasn't yours, but most of you are going to be the ones that had something taken from you. But they're definitely feeling both in this little setup here. Okay. So the reason that this had to happen, this whole situation of feeling like you were hammered on, something was taken from you, and you were just like kind of beat up as you continued on your journey, and you just kept trying, and the wheel kept turning, and new tactics came into the situation, and the wheel kept turning, and the day kept going, and another day came upon you, and the same situation would arise again, is because you are learning the valuable lesson of compromising. This could piss you off when I say this, but there is value in this situation for you, and you will see it at some point. We've got agreement, reconciliation, and consideration. Compromise is needed sometimes, and we learn a lot from this. We learn how to listen to others. We learn how to put other people's feelings and values and their ideas up into like a very important level, and that is like such a valuable tool, to be able to compromise and to be able to keep your mouth quiet and to be able to listen. There's such beauty in that ability, and not everybody has it, but you do now. You have that ability now, and if you don't know you have that ability, it's time to know it. Now you have that ability, like at such a huge level, like at a graduate level. That's really wonderful. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. So you may be getting bored with this lesson a little bit, or the people that came to teach you this lesson, and that's because it has run its course. That's because it's time to step into this new energy. For some of you, this is just an energy reading. Like, this is a reading talking about your energy and the energy that's coming in for you, and the availability of the energy that wants to come in for you. For some of you, it might be time to move, or start looking at an apartment or a home, or staying with a friend for a temporary, a temporary situation change. Okay. Ooh, we've got talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Yeah, so you truly have learned how to be an empathetic, compassionate, beautiful person. I feel like your intuition has been heightened through this situation at incredible, incredible depth. Your compassion has been heightened through this situation at an incredible depth. Your ability to find joy in pleasing others has been heightened at an incredible, serious depth. You are such a deep person. You are a mothering, kind, beautiful soul. You know how to like see what somebody else needs and to give to them. You're able to see when somebody's frustrated and really like you care about why that person's frustrated. You don't just want to like get away from them. You actually want to help others. That's a gorgeous, beautiful soul. Someone that finds joy in pleasing others is like on the precipice of becoming an angel, right? Because that's what angels do. They see our needs and they try to comfort us when we are feeling sad and low. Yeah, maybe they don't come in and fix everything in our life, but that's because we didn't want them to. Before we came here, we didn't want them to. If we wanted everything to be easy all of the time, then we would have stayed in heaven, where everything is easy and you can do whatever you want all of the time. We came here to feel pressure, to feel lack, because we knew there would be opportunities that grew out of this. And you're about to like leap into freedom, dear pile one. Freedom's beckoning you and you can hear its call. Sometimes you may feel like a lost soul stuck up in a tree with the wind blowing and you're at the top branch and you want to get down, but there's like a rabid, raving, lunatic animal at the bottom. So you sit in that tree and you just hold on for dear life. The wind whips, it hurts. But what you're not noticing is that if you just looked in the opposite direction of the rabid dog, then you would see that there is a lifeline, that there is a rope for you, just waiting for you to grab and to swing onto safer ground. Oh, you guys are such amazing souls. And yeah, you've been through some things, but you're going to leap tremendously out of this situation, and you already are this empathetic, beautiful, mothering soul. Look at your last card. You've got the Magician. Wow. So out of tragedy comes everything. After you've been through hell, what do? You go through, you put yourself into somebody that goes through a serious situation that hurts their soul to the depth that this situation may have done, is also, when they get to the other side, going to shine the brightest. They are going to be the happiest. They are going to be the most optimistic, because they know the darkness. They learned from the darkness. They didn't sit and wallow in the confusion and fear and the deceptive behaviors. They sat in it just long enough to know that's not what they want, and then they traveled onward. That's what I see from this reading. So whatever's holding you back at this current situation, there's going to be a day that you look back and thank it for being here. And I know trauma sucks. I know that it feels like you're a victim sometimes. But honestly, the hardest things in life bring the most beautiful outcomes. And you already know this. You already know when you've worked for something and you put a lot of your energy into it, that it winds up being very fruitful. So your efforts have not been unnoticed. But I feel a sense of duality in your reading. I feel a sense of like heaven and hell, or sun and moon. Your guides are here though. Like there's a huge leap that's going to take place for you. You're right at the door. You're right there. Your suitcases have already been packed. It's time to zip them up. Maybe it's time to tell somebody what you've been thinking. Maybe it's time to let them know that you're feeling a certain way that they weren't quite sure, but they were feeling it too. Maybe they're going to be able to relate to you and you didn't expect that. So somebody's home life is being affected. Okay, let's grab a little clarity. I know this feels pretty clear, but I'm sure Spirit has more to show us. So we've got, wow, we've got the Ace of Wands. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Here you are up in the tree again. Do you see that? Now that cat looks happy, but if you put it in the reverse, then that is not a happy cat. Okay, so this situation may feel endless, but it's not. You are gaining qualities out of this. You also have a team that is watching you and rooting for you. Your spirit guides are there rooting for you. Ask to feel their presence. Ask to feel the connection of their love. Get quiet. Breathe deep so that you can feel them around you. When you breathe deep, that's when you get quiet enough, that's when you can feel the presence of your guides and your ancestors. You have ancestors around you, cheering you through this. This could be like your ancestors are here because they have also been through a situation similar to this, and they are hoping that you will break through. And the Ace of Wands. This is insane. You got the Ace of Wands twice in the reverse, dear souls. So this tells me that it's just a matter of time before they get flipped upright and you are in charge. You are taking the lead of your life. You are expressing who you are and what you need. And when you do that, the things that you need just come out of it's like they come out of the woodwork. That's how powerful you are. That when you truly get down to like the brass tacks of this situation, when you finally get down to the brass tacks of this situation, then your fire is going to be lit. Your inner fire is going to open up and it's going to warm you so deeply that it's going to help you to burn through any of these things that were previously holding you back. Wow, Ace of Wands twice, guys. That's your fire. That's your desires. That's what pushes you forward. That's that thing that's calling you at the front door when you open the door and you feel the rays of the sun. That's the Ace of Wands. What's beckoning you toward your future. What you're venerating from within. The Emperor. So somebody may have had quite the hold over you. Okay? Somebody could have done a bit of damage to your heart, to your soul, to your beingness. Spirit's just offering you the opportunity to not like exonerate them from the pain they've caused you, but just kind of like stop blaming them for just a brief moment so that you can get the precious gem out of this situation. because there is a precious gem out of this situation. No matter how much control they had over you, they will not have it forever, because you have the light of the Ace of Wands in your reading. Something bigger and better is calling to you. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, so your learning is going to come quick from this situation. Your realization that you're feeling bored in this situation is going to also echo deep within your soul, because you have the Ace of Wands here. You're going to start seeing that you got beautiful gifts from this situation, and it's going to help you to soar, and this is going to happen pretty quickly. Let's get a final card for the Magician. Oh my goodness, you've got the High Priestess. So not only are you going to be able to create what your soul really truly wants, what your soul wants, you're also going to be this High Priestess, this person that is able to see what others need. You're going to be able to help people because of what you've been through. You have this serious empathy that has grown within you. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And it looks like tarot cards have really been assisting you are really going to assist you through this situation. So that's awesome too. All right, let's pull a feeling card just to help narrow this down. We've got ignored. Were you truly ignored? Or do you feel you were given the amount of attention that you hoped for or expected? So Spirit wants you to look into that. Where do you feel like you've been ignored? Were you really ignored? Or were you given the amount of attention that you needed? Or were you given the amount of attention that you expected to get? Okay, where have you been ignored? And then we've got declutter. Let go of old items. Create new sacred space for yourself. Ooh, that's exciting. It's time for you to create some sacred space for yourself. So declutter something, even if it's a table or a little tiny corner in your home. Just one little area. Declutter it. It's going to open up your space for this new energy to come in. It doesn't have to be the whole dang house, just one little spot. All right, and please like this reading if it resonated to you guys. Leave me a little comment. Let me know what you're going through. And also, dear souls, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because that allows my channel to grow, and it also allows me to connect to your energy better. Thank you for that. All right, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I have never known before. Okay, so this is a reminder from your guides that when you're feeling ease and a sense of certainty, that's because you're connected to your highest version of yourself. So you know you're on the right path when you're feeling ease and certain. Okay, so if you don't feel certain about something, that means it's not quite time to step out the door. As soon as you feel certain, you will know it's time. All right, so thank you for being here. It was a pleasure to read for you. Make sure you let me know that you appreciated it if this reading had a message in there for you. And I look forward to the next time we interact. Take care. Okay, pile 2, you chose this lovely little citrine. And today I ask that this citrine assist you and help to bring a more optimistic outlook to anything that may be holding you back from you feeling that you are all that you can be in this lifetime. I ask that this citrine hold that vision of who you know that you are truly meant to be. Hold that vision within your soul so that you can experience this life in this current lifetime. Okay, so this reading is to help us to move forward in a situation. Okay, so let's find out what may be holding you back so that you can leap forward into a higher and better frequency and a more aligned timeline to who you truly are. Okay. We've got focus on your health. Number 4, stability, wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment. Okay, so this is a beautiful woman doing like a small jog or a brisk walk, walking through nature. Right? She looks beautiful and healthy to me. So if you feel great about your body, then I have a feeling this reading's not going to be for you. Okay, this girl seems very healthy, very vibrant, ready to, take on the day. But I'm getting a sense of like lethargy, because actually I put that card in the upright, but it did come out in the reverse. So I was feeling a sense of, that's why I was feeling that, a feeling of lethargy, a sense of not feeling comfortable in the skin, right? When this card's upright, she's comfortable, she's feeling great about herself, she's doing activities. This woman has a bottle of water, she's taking care of her health, she's listening to music that nourishes her. But when it's in the negative, then there's a sense of not doing these things, a sense that these are the things that may be influencing your health at this time, or influencing the way that you eat, or the things that you're putting into your body. Okay. So yeah, if you feel great in your body, this reading isn't going to be for you today. And I'm in no way body shaming anybody. I believe that every human being has a different body type. Some people are meant to have a little bit of weight on them, and that's where their body works the best. Other people are meant to, be thin, and that's how their body works the best. Take, for instance, this woman is not like skin and bones by any means. She has a little bit of meat to her, but she looks and feels healthy. That's her body type. That's the body type that makes her feel the best. All right. So if this card came out in the upright, then I would be reading it totally different. Okay. So let's see. So this reading is going to be for people that may not be feeling so wonderful with the way that they look, or somebody body shamed them, or some sort of an oppressive behavior that's going on relating to one's physical well-being. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Devil card, right, coming out to clarify. I feel like a little bit lost for words, because I feel like a tightness in my throat. I feel uncomfortable. Somebody is feeling uncomfortable in their skin, or they're doing something to make their body feel uncomfortable in this world. And honestly, I gotta admit, like, it's not hard to feel uncomfortable in this world. There's, between the perfect, they say this is the perfect way to look from the movie stars on TV, to everybody going out for drinks at the end of the week or at the end of the day after, a hard day work, to people that ingest pills on a regular basis so that they don't have to feel their emotions. There's so many ways to end up having this card being influential in your life. This card can dictate addictions. This could be smoking, drinking. It could also be like lack of sleep, like addicted to caffeine, addicted to getting things done and pushing yourself to the limit, pushing yourself beyond the limit. It can also relate to binge eating or eating unhealthy, not knowing what the body needs in order to feel aligned and healthy and in harmony with life. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull another few cards. Okay, we've got the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light to heal. Okay, so this reading might be a little tricky. It might be a little touchy. It might like touch a nerve that makes you feel unlovable, and that's what Spirit wants to address. You know, Spirit wants to talk about the uncomfortable things, because Spirit's trying to show you that you are lovable, that you are exactly the way you are this very second is lovable. This very second that we're doing this reading. And if you don't know that, then it's time to look at that, because it wants to change. If somebody's oppressed you in the past, it doesn't mean that you have to continue oppressing yourself in the future. I have a feeling that somebody's like sort of like an outlier to their own body. They feel disconnected to their body. And Spirit's here trying to liberate you into knowing, you know, who you truly are is beautiful, and Spirit would like to help you to make your body feel the way that your spirit feels, which is perfect and lovely and harmonious. It's like somebody keeps hanging on to an old version of themselves. It's time to put your good intentions into the works, because you've already been enlightened in some way. If you're watching this YouTube channel, then you've already been enlightened in a huge way, and you are enlightening more and more and more. And Spirit wants to take the opportunity to help align your body to your beautiful enlightenment. Lighten your load, no matter what that means. If that means in your heart, in your mind, or in your soul, or in your body. These cards just keep grabbing me. So let's see. I don't want to scare anybody at all. I just want to send love to whoever this reading is for, because you deserve it. You owe it to yourself to be the support that you never had in this area. Somebody must have put you down, body shamed you. They left like a really big mark on your life, and now your health is like, your health is what's being punished. So I don't know, your body's asking for something different to happen. Maybe it's just going to be something simple like taking walks each day, or taking a walk every other day to get this energy and this energy this way, right? That's how we want to see these cards come out. We want to see them like this. This is how they are currently. We want to see them like this. And Spirit's saying that you've been enlightened. You are the dragonfly. The only reason this little energy is coming out is because it's time to look at it so that it can change. So maybe it's time to start learning about nutrients and how to get minerals and vitamins from different vegetables, right? That can be exciting if you let it. You don't have to get like stuck on diagramming and writing out, unless that's exciting to you. If it's exciting to write down everything that you ate in a day, then go for it. But if that's not exciting for you, then you can just like start, you know, eating fruits and vegetables, Or maybe you want to learn about like antioxidants. So antioxidants are like things found in fruits and vegetables, nuts, that like fight carcinogens. Carcinogens are cancer causing. Antioxidants go in there and they just neutralize carcinogens. So you can find antioxidants in like superfoods, mangoes, avocados, raw almonds, raw walnuts. Yeah, I do like to eat healthy. That's something that I've always loved to do. There's definitely been years that I've done better than others, but I've always felt my best when I did eat healthy. So I do eat healthy today, and I do know a little bit about healthy eating. Like I love eating raw carrots before meals. So maybe that's something that you could do. Just cut up some sliced carrots before you eat a meal, because what that does is it gives you your dose of veggies, and it also fills your belly up a little bit before you indulge into the rich good meal. Oats. Oatmeal's really good for you. Like eating some, healthy oatmeal is a delicious and yummy way to get a superfood into your body. I also know that there's like getting omega-3, those fatty acids in salmon. You can get them, and you can also get them in like what is it, those chia seeds. I think they're in walnuts too. Like getting the right fats into your body is amazing for your health. Fish, right? Fish is always good for you. All right, this is just like a few ideas. I don't want, obviously, if you just eat TV dinners every night, or you just eat, boxed macaroni and cheese every, stuff like that every day, then you're probably not getting the best variety of vitamins and minerals that your body is craving. Okay, and for some of you, maybe you are eating perfectly healthy, but you're not eating, you're eating a little bit more than what your body can burn in a day. Then this reading might be for you also. So I don't want to go on and on about the way you should eat and the way you shouldn't eat, because it's pretty simple, right? We all know what's good for us and what isn't, and how to eat a variety of different foods is beneficial versus just eating one thing or every other day, rotating between like 2 different foods. All right. If eating healthy wasn't for you, then I apologize that you had to listen to that tangent. Maybe just drinking more water is what you need. Maybe putting down, maybe cutting a pack of cigarettes in half is what you need today. I don't know. It's obviously going to be something different for everyone, like you always hear tarot readers say, because it's kind of hard to get every single thing that could be a possibility, but I'm trying to list off some things that come to me. All right, let's grab some more. Okay, so yeah, this card was showing me why you are feeling the way that you are feeling, and some of you may be just waiting for some aid, waiting for like a handout, I don't mean it in a rude way, but waiting for someone to reach their hand out and say, this is your sign, today's the day that you start this new regimen. Well, my dear, I don't know if it quite works like that. We've got the Ace of Wands, so here's that hand again. Here's the hand of God. So here's your hand. Right now, Spirit is reaching through this YouTube video and handing you some information, handing you, the key to opening the door to the mercy that you need to love yourself enough to help your physical body to stop being oppressed, but instead being loved, valued, and just cherished. Because You are the prince that you have been waiting for all along. It's your pile 2. All spirit can do is just nudge you and give you intuitive thoughts and intuitive nudges, and maybe just align you to the right YouTube video, or align you to the right person that's going to give you a new idea. But ultimately, you have to be the one to stand up and to go to the grocery store and to put the fruits, put the vegetables in your cart. And then you need to be the one to open them up, clean them up, and put them in a frying pan, right? No one else can do that for you except for you. So the only person you're waiting for is yourself. No one's coming in to do this for you, because you were the one that you wanted to. You were the one you were waiting for. You were the one that you knew could assist you with this. It's time to stop giving your power away. It's time for you to call back your power, because you are strong. You are so very strong. You are the one. You have the light. You have the ability to heal this. Okay. Look at that. There's change. Here comes your change. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes your change. This is you driving to new lands, being invigorated, feeling crisp, clear, strong, able to breathe deeply, able to find new territories, new lands. This is your apathy falling away. This is you feeling liberated and authentically you. So change is on your horizon. Okay, so someone needs to stop coming up with excuses for why you should wait for tomorrow, or why you shouldn't do it this second. Because this new mindset, it's time to start now. And how can you do that? By not following in your oppressor's footsteps. Okay? Look at your body, feel your body, know that the exact body that you are attached to right now is fully loved and is beautiful. You are beautiful. This is conflicting thoughts. This is 1 minute loving yourself, the next minute pushing yourself down, slipping into a hole that makes you feel unworthy, unsatisfied, and like a new beginning is not yours. This is like opposing thoughts and ultimately feeling like rejected. So this is you driving over those thoughts. Do you see that? This car is driving up over those thoughts and into new horizons where you are enlightened and where the dragonfly has come to light. Oh my gosh, and now you've got the Leo card. This is exciting. This experience has taught you stuff, okay? This experience has taught you how to let your inner light shine. This experience has taught you that your core is where your values are. Your core is what keeps you strong. No matter what anybody can say to you or how somebody can manipulate a situation or make you feel less than, you know that you're more than that, and you know that you are stronger than any of the crap that has come to you. It's time to come out of the cold. 5 of Pentacles. You know that it's up to you, and you know that the warmth is close by and that you deserve to be sitting warmly, expressing your creativity, right? Leo is all about how we present our body to the world. It's all about how we use our body to create. We need this body, right? Our body is what connects our inside, our soul, to the outside, the physical reality. Our body is that moment. It's that pinpoint that attaches us to this world. So we need our body to connect us to this earth. It's time to bring your body into alignment with who you really are, who you are becoming. You are who you're becoming. That's who you are. You aren't your past. That's just a piece of you. You are who you are becoming. That's where your power lays. That's where your power lies. So if somebody laughed at you in the past, that's who you were. Somebody that let somebody control them through manipulation games, through laughing at something of yours to make you feel small. You are not small. You have the Leo energy. You are creative. You are spontaneous. You have a fire within you. You are liberating yourself. You are talented. You know how to bring justice to the situation. And stop waiting for a sign, because you are the sign. You haven't had bad timing. You haven't had delays. It's just you needed to spend a little bit longer in self-loathing in order to fully be ready, to fully be enlightened, to knowing that things are here to be shown. Things are brought into the light only to be healed. So it's okay to talk about insecurities. It's okay to talk about things that don't feel good. Because when we do, a light is shown onto them. And when you bring the light onto something, that's when action can come forth. Wow. You are the Emperor. You are the one that you've been waiting for. You are the only one to get these cards. Look at this card is in the upright. So this card is in the downright. This is exactly how you are going to manifest this energy, because you are strong as hell. You are the Emperor. You are everything you've ever needed. So if you were oppressed, like through your religion or through your growing up or through a commitment that you had, girl, it's time to liberate yourself. Boy, it's time to liberate yourself. Dude, it's time to liberate yourself. Don't reject yourself any longer, because that's silly and that's not who you are. All right. There you are, standing up, speaking out, not afraid to talk about your insecurities. You're ready. You might feel small when you start out doing it, but you are going to do it. You're going to be like unabashedly unafraid to stand up for saying exactly the way things are. It's okay to get a little vulnerable. You're worth it. Queen of Wands, here you are, standing in your Leo energy, being everything that you know that you can be, and here you are, being emotionally fulfilled. Talking to other people about where you've been. Able to like anticipate other people's needs around a situation similar to yours, because you have been there, you have felt that, and you're going to have some desire to assist somebody else with this energy, because it's going to be a place close to your heart. That's beautiful. Right, let's get an emotional energy around this. Wow, this is in this last reading. Ignored. Were you truly ignored? Or do you feel you weren't given the amount of attention that you hoped for or expected. So Spirit just wants you to see where were you truly ignored? Or do you feel that you were given the amount of attention that you hoped for or expected? So were you ignored, or were you given the amount of attention that you expected to get? Okay, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I am aligned in the moment. So don't worry about how you're going to get from point A to point B. Just worry about how you're looking at yourself in the mirror this minute. Love who you are this second. And then the future will just bring that. So if this reading made sense to you, please leave me a like. Leave me a comment. Let me know that this was working for you. And if you haven't already, subscribe. This not only connects me to your energy to bring forth more of these readings, it also grows my channel, and it helps me to get more viewers, and it helps me to grow. All right, so I send you so much love as you continue working your beautiful magic, and I send you all my love, and until next time, take care.